Okay, there we go. Hey guys, this is Perry McCall 18, and yep, another motherfucking update to inform you guys that the Q&A is still gonna go. It's still gonna go on because, well, the reason why it took so long is because, well, I did mention earlier that it was a very slow start, but I also kind of like it did another drawing for DeviantArt, but I guess I'll reveal it. I guess I'll reveal that as soon as I get the shit done with the Q&A. And so and also what also and what also took so long for me to and get to the Q&A in the first place is because I went to Anime Expo, and I gotta say I fucking loved it. You know? Yeah, better than last year, that's for sure. Yeah. I was a little bit more prepared, but unfortunately, I just couldn't get the Afro Samurai costume to work. For certain reasons, because for starters, I had a big ass fucking beard. I grew that out, and I wanted to try to be able to match his sideburns. That way I can just cut the the beard part around his mouth and stuff. Yeah, around my mouth, and that way I can get some sort of wig, to be able to make it look big, puffy, and nappy. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I see people dressed as Afro Samurai, it's just a normal fucking afro. It's just a normal afro. Sorry for being nitpicky and all, but I just wanted it to look exactly like freaking Afro Samurai, and hopefully next year, if I do manage to get around to that year and my buddy wants to go again, which is totally up to him if he wants to go or not. Well, with me, because I know I want to go back. So it depends on the amount of time I have, what's going on in life, and how I'm able to prepare for it. Because I really want to get this Afro Samurai thing properly done. No offense to you guys who dress as Afro Samurai, if you somehow happen to watch this, and at least at least you guys know the fucking anime and love it. Yeah, that's a good thing. What else can I mention about? I did manage to get some souvenirs from there, and I wanted to ask some questions that I want to ask some questions to Little Karibo, but I didn't have enough time. I did take a lot of pictures, and especially some videos, just to show you guys what the expo looks like from the inside, just in case you haven't seen it on the news on YouTube or whatever that kind of explained it and all. There were some things I did manage to there's some things I didn't manage to get, like some sort of inside panels, because I didn't bother to go inside some of the panels, kind of like the one for Skullgirls, but I was too late for that and I was pissed. But more on that more on that in when I make the video for Adventures of Anime Expo and stuff like that. So since that's out of the way, I can and especially the drawing I did, which I'll show in the Q&A, I will actually, the fuck? I will eventually finish the freaking Q&A someday. I don't know specifically when, but hopefully soon, because, I really gotta thank you guys for being patient and stuff like that, even though some of you unsubscribed to me. But, it's kind of my fault. So as I'm making the Q&A and stuff like that, I'll try to keep you guys entertained for something. Yeah, and I could be able to do this sooner, but I have to go into a certain spot, in certain areas, so where I can have some privacy to be able to do this stuff, do the Q&A in peace without being disturbed and shit. And yeah, something like that. And also social life, I definitely gotta stick around my social life, and make sure I'm not too awkward and not too lonely and blah 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 blah, and you know, all that kind of junk. So don't worry, I haven't forgot about it. I'm still gotta get to it and stuff like that. I just gotta, like, you know, get certain things, you know, like certain videos and all that junk for the Q&A. Once I do, oh yeah, pictures too. And once I do manage to be able to get them all, I'll be able to work on it and you know, kind of, and then I'll kind of, like, you know, work with it properly, as long as I'm not being disturbed and all that shit. That kind of gets annoying. I can't even, like, I can't even be inside the house and, like, you know, do whatever what I can, because you know, the disturbances and shit. You know, and then, you know, once I get around answering questions and stuff like that, you know, I could be, like, disturbing somebody's sleep. So yeah, yeah, that's all I gotta mention about for now. So be on the lookout for the Q&A part 2, and also the Anime Expo thing, and probably some other stuff that I need to upload to keep you guys occupied, you know, because I do notice, like, ever since my last update, I haven't really uploaded shit, neither, like, kind of fucking, like, inform you guys I'm still around and stuff like that, because I know the fucking activity box ain't gonna be working, you know. I have been on DeviantArt for most of the part, and I guess from there you could be able to see the little picture I'm talking about. But if you don't know my DeviantArt, don't worry, I'll show you what I, you know, what else I've been making there, and you know, what else I've made, and hopefully you guys will be able to enjoy it, you know. I think that's all for now. Oh yeah, in the Let's Play of Shinobi 3, I'll get around to that and stuff like that, you know, just to keep you guys occupied, because, you know, oh wait, speaking of fucking Let's Plays, it wasn't just a fucking, you know, it wasn't just a freaking update I managed to upload it. It's also the Rocket Adventures, like, yeah, the Rocket Knight Adventure and Let's Play thing I did. And it's, in case you still haven't checked it out, which I'm actually surprised considering I have 300 fucking subscribers, then, well, take the time to check it out, you know? You might laugh, you might get irritated, you might be actually be entertained, you know? You know, but I think that's all for now for me to mention about, so, yeah, I really gotta fucking, like, make some new fucking sprites for fucking Dyson and shit like that. But in any case, I'll see you guys later, and I'm really sorry if I didn't explain my DeviantArt page, because, well, I want to be able to surprise you guys in the Q&A of a couple of things I did for DeviantArt, you know. So I'll see you guys later, and hopefully I can be able to entertain you guys. Ooh, maybe I can upload an AMV. Yeah, some sort of AMV. Okay. See you guys later. Keep me from my bug one! Didn't slip off that time.